Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
Sharena is a character from the Fire Emblem series, and is a 5-star light lance unit here in Dragalia Lost. Like her brother Alphonse, she is a welfare unit, given for free during the second Fire Emblem collaboration event. As a welfare unit, it is expected that she does not perform as good as her gacha peers, but I see her as an excellent paralysis and debuff support unit, with her kit tapered towards inflicting paralysis quickly, increasing damage against paralyzed foes, and reducing defense. Let's look further into her kit, and confirm my statement above. Sharena's Force Strike may look the same as typical Force Strikes, but she has unique statuses when using it. She takes 25% less damage when charging her Force Strikes, and gains a strength increase when she gets hit when charging. The amount of strength increase depends on the level of enemy attack, with a maximum of 25%. This makes Sharena a bit more tanky, and having slightly more powerful Force Strikes. Her first skill, Resplendent Slash, is quite cheap at 2412 SP. It deals 746.3% damage, and inflicts paralysis. Yes, it's that simple, damaging paralysis. This skill is one of the major factors contributing to her paralysis support play, due to having low cost, even when used as a shared skill. Overall, not much to say about a skill this simple, other than simplicity is a good thing in this case. Her second skill, Luna, costs around double of her skill 1. It deals 1878.5% damage, and reduces enemy defense by 5% for 10 seconds. Again, it's a very simple skill, damage and defense reduction. Though the defense reduction is the main highlight, this skill also has good damage in relation to its cost. The defense reduction itself may be low, but can be compensated for frequent activation and extended duration. Overall, it's a simple skill that performs very well. Sharena's co-abilities are also paralysis themed. She has 8% paralyzed Punisher and paralysis equals 13% strength as her co-abilities, which are good co-abilities to have on a light team, and especially great to have on Sharena as she can inflict paralysis often. For her abilities, she has one unique ability that is similar to all of the units from the first year of the Fire Emblem collaboration. In Sharena's case, Supreme Last Devastation increases crit rate by 100% once per quest for 10 seconds when her HP drops to 30%. This ability gives her some burst damage when her HP drops to 30%, though only works very well if Sharena has good crit damage. Personally, I don't really care much about this ability. Her 100% curse resist is the same as her pre-spiral brother, and allows her to perform well in most Shadow endgame content, which I meant High Jupiter Trials and Tartarus Trials. Lilith Stages is another matter entirely. Her last ability is 30% Paralyzed Punisher, completing her paralysis heavy kit. This also makes her the unit with the highest affliction Punisher without counting in skills and abilities from Whimprints and Dragons. Sharena's kit is obviously focused on dishing out lots of defense debuff, paralysis and having increased damage against paralyzed foes. A unit with offensive support role in a preferably full light team. Skill haste and debuff time is mandatory for her kit, and can be supplemented with offensive abilities, including more paralyzed Punisher. For dragons, there are many light dragons that can go well on her. Personally, offensive dragons work better in this case, so the best dragon that I'll recommend is Thor, boosting her offensively while boosting the team through Energize after Shapeshift. Reborn Jane is also one of the best picks, arguably more suitable than Thor, due to the incredibly high strength buffs that Jean provides. Other great dragons include Dakakuten, Gilgamesh, Core Saint Phoenix, and of course, Cupid. Shishime is oddly a decent option due to his incredible crit damage increase, especially when paired with Sharena's supreme last devastation, but as I said earlier, I don't really care about that ability that much. For weapons, the Eredha is a very suitable weapon for her, with her alternate skill incredibly helpful in a supportive play, due to the 10% skill haste it provides. The Brilliant Light Flash is also a great weapon, as well as any of your most powerful lances available in your inventory. For Wimprints, these are what I would use on her. Like Peony, Sharena was a part of my light team for quite some time, until I replaced her with better light units. Sharena is an impressive unit, considering that she is a welfare unit. Her paralyzed Punisher co-ability is the first of its kind, and is a good co-ability, even with today's standards. Her skills have a very low SP cost and decent damage, that can also provide a lot of support with afflictions. This makes Sharena one of the few welfare units that are playable and welcomed in in-game content, except for perhaps the minion stages, but that's up to the players themselves. Overall, Sharena is a great unit to have as a paralysis support unit, especially since everyone can have her as she is a welfare unit from the compendium. Now go out there and find her a place in your light team. That's all from me. Moga out.